Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most impromptuist, spontaneous episode of In the Cove ever. I am Paul Carganilla, and welcome in the Cove with me, all 15 households I'm in. Hi Emily, hi Kelsey, Christina, Dari, Amanda, David, Angelica, oh my gosh, Michelle, hi, Melissa, impromptuist, yes, impromptuist, and I decided to do this about an hour ago because our good friend Dan Franklin couldn't get his show up tonight, and we had a streak going, consecutive nights with a show, and I did not want to break it. I'm being just honest and totally selfish about it. So here we are, and guess who messaged me and was like, hey, are you doing a show? I can help. Producer Craig, give it up for Producer Craig. There it is. Show yourself, you madman. 11 p.m. on a Monday night.
What else have we got to do, right?
You're just the best. Just the best.
Well, it's
Craig
a
Jack
pleasure,
behind the
of course.
scenes. Producer Craig, thank you for being here. And I'll be honest with everybody. Like, I normally have like a thing planned out. I've got a lineup, but tonight it's just gonna be impromptuist. So
what a great word for that for tonight, impromptuist. I mean, it really is when you think about it.
Yeah, usually on the show, like I mentioned, I've got like a lineup. I've planned some videos, recruited some friends to write poetry, and tonight it's just I grabbed a video that I wanted to share last episode that I didn't have time to. I got one of my favorite bedtime stories for the end of the episode, and we're going to play some of the songs that I didn't get to, planned on singing and didn't get to in previous episodes. So that's
hang on, everybody, because here we go.
Thank you, Craig. Let's hear it for Craig. Yes. Do I need a wheel? Amanda asks in the chat. If I were nearly as talented as Amanda Benjamin and I had 30 songs prepared in my pocket, a wheel would be good. But there's Hunter, fresh off of Hunter's Fireside Tales with Wolfgang. Hunter, your accents on... I know I just gushed over them in the chat earlier, but your accents are always on point, but tonight they were the on pointiest. We're making up new words. I'm in my pajamas. I hope you guys are too. I got a delicious Earl Grey tea here. I hope you do too, number one. And speaking of number one, let's play song number one. I don't know. I didn't decide which guitar to play for any of these songs. Normally I go through and I decide which guitar I'm going to play. Here's... sorry, babe. Cheryl. My first song is going to be a Counting Crows song. I'll let you guys decide. Shall I play her on Cheryl, my steel string, or Holly, my nylon string? First to vote gets to choose. Little Counting Crows tonight. We're looking for Cheryl or Holly. Emily Thatcher with Cheryl is the first vote. Great, I'm already holding her. Already holding her. So, let me pull up some music here. How's everybody doing? I saw the Benjamins just took a huge trip up to the Bakersfields for some vaccination adventures. Vaccinentures. It's the kind of show it's going to be tonight, folks. Here we go. Gotta start out with the Hunter. she said, what's the problem, baby? What's the problem? I don't know. Maybe I'm in love. I think about it every time I think about it. I can't stop thinking about it. How much longer will it take to cure this? Just to cure it, 'cause I can't ignore it. If it's love, makes me wanna turn around and face me, but I don't know nothing about love. Come on, come on, turn a little faster. Come on, the world will follow after. Come on, everybody's after love. So I said I'm a snowball running down into the spring that's coming. All this love melted under blue skies, belting out sunlight, shimmering love. Well, baby, I surrender to the strawberry ice cream, never ever ending. All this love, well, I didn't mean to do it, but there's no escaping your love. These lines of lightning mean we're never alone, never alone. No, come on, move a little closer. Come on, I wanna hear you whisper. Come on, settle down inside my love. Come on, jump a little higher. Come on, if you feel a little lighter. Come on, we're once upon a time in love. We're accidentally in love. Accidentally in love. Accidentally in love. Accidentally in love. Oh, we're accidentally in love. Thanks, everybody. Love Counting Crows, one of my favorites in high school. That song came out after I was in high school, but we don't need to talk about that. Oh, thanks, everybody. Emily says, great job. Mike Pierce is here. Katie McTire's here. Hi, guys. Thanks for joining us this late night show. We're up to 22 households now. We're just making stuff up over here. And it is after dark. We're just making shit up over here. That's right. Tom's not here to cringe when I curse. So that's fine. Did I say if you have any questions, like if you ever had any burning questions you wanted to ask me, tonight's the night to do it. Put it in all caps, put it in the chat, and producer Craig will grab it and make sure that I address it. Let's do a little behind the music. I mean, that's kind of what these always are. Not behind the music like I wrote it, but like storytellers. Remember the old VH1 storytellers when the artists would talk about the songs? And I'm going to do the same thing, except I didn't write the songs. I'll just tell you about where the song came in what point of my life the song came into my life. I suppose I always do that, right? So it's not different than anything. So next up, I'm going to play a little something that a couple of my songs tonight, I think, have been done by my friends on Polly's Online Variety Show, but I haven't. Oh, no, I dropped a couple off. I dropped a couple off the drop-off list. That's how many songs I just want to play. But it's almost midnight, so by almost midnight I just mean it can't be the best 2 hour, 1 hour show. 1 hour, 2 hour show. Best. Next up, Stephanie Renee Wall sang this on Polly's Online Variety Show not too long ago. And gosh, maybe producer Craig can look up the year. I think this was maybe right after I graduated high school and I was working at Blockbuster Music. No, Warehouse Music. I worked at Warehouse Music and then I worked at Blockbuster Video. This is a fun time to tell this story. Here's a story. I am actually I was, before I got hired into Disney, the murderer of industries. My first job ever in high school, I was a photo developer and printer at Long's Drugs. I would actually develop film from film and print them out for you in your 1 hour photo lab on actual photo printer machines. That was my first job and I loved it. It was a lot of fun. That industry died. Then my next job, I worked at Warehouse Music at a CD store. We sold CDs. None of these are direct. None of the deaths of these are direct results of me working there. It's interesting. So my next job after Warehouse Music selling CDs was at Blockbuster Video. And I started working there when there were still both VHS tapes and DVDs on the shelf. You could either take home the VHS or the DVD. I was a shift leader at Blockbuster Video, and my store manager was Scott Gilbert, who everybody knows and loves from the Saturday night shows. We, of course, go way back before that. We used to do shows together in college. Blockbuster Video was the next to bite the dust. Next, I had my first serving job at a local Italian restaurant called Figaro. It was on Tapo Street in Cochrane, right next to Blockbuster Video where I used to work. It was a family-owned Italian restaurant that went under quickly after I started working there. The industry of restaurants and Italian food did not die, thankfully, due to me. What else did I do next? And then I got my job at Disney. Yeah. And Disney was the strongest company that I had worked for that could actually could survive me working for them. Anywho, I think this song came out around the time that I was working at Warehouse Music. Let's see how this goes. I thought I saw a man brought to life. He came around like he was something dignified. He showed me what it was to cry. Well, you couldn't be that man I adored. You don't seem to know, seem to care what your heart is for. But I don't know him anymore. There's nothing where he used to lie. My conversation has run dry. That's what's going on. And nothing's fine, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. You're a little late. I'm already already torn. So I guess the fortune teller's right. I should have seen just what was there, not some holy lie. But you crawled beneath my veins, and now I don't care. I have no love, I don't miss it all that much. There's just so many things I can't touch, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. You're a little late, I'm already torn. I'm torn. There's nothing where he used to lie. My inspiration has run dry. That's what's going on. Nothing's right, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see my perfect sky is torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I am shamed, bound and broken on the floor. You're a little late, I'm already torn. I'm torn, torn. I don't think I've ever sung the word naked before just now. Surprised myself. I was like, how do I form naked with my mouth?
There's always a first time.
Yes, indeed.
And by the way, your song Torn is 1997.
Oh, crap. I was a sophomore in high school. I thought that came out after high school. Wow. Nicole Pierce. The Pierces are the nicest people in the world. I mean, aside from the Benjamins and everyone else on my show. But Nicole says I liked the ending on that I totally just threw up all over. You're so sweet. And you're always so supportive of everything. And, you know, I'm always honest about my insecurities on the show and how people are always like, stop being so self-deprecating. But honestly, like I said to the social media team, I said, I'm considering doing a show tonight since Dan's not doing one. But if people are all hyped up for a Dan Franklin show and then they see Paul playing guitar, we're going to lose a lot of subscribers tonight. Because, yeah. But anyway, the Pierces are such amazing musicians and incredible guitar players. Nicole, I have a confession. I had never seen any of your YouTube channel until just like yesterday or the day before. I'm subscribed to you, but I'd never explored your YouTube channel, and one of your videos came up on my homepage on YouTube, and so I clicked over to your channel. You always talk about the blue bus on our Saturday night shows, but I'd never been there. And you've literally been doing that for over a decade. Nicole Pierce has been on YouTube uploading videos of her playing guitar and singing with her incredible talent. And wow, some of her videos have like 35,000 or like crazy views, and it's incredible. Nicole, you have been far too humble about the entire channel that you have going on over there. If you're not subscribed to Nicole Pierce, the Blue Bus channel on YouTube, go do that. Also, if you're not subscribed yet to Hunter's Acoustic Cabin, do that, because all of the incredible stuff that Hunter does over there. And Katie McTire has a YouTube channel too. If you're not subscribed to her, go do that. Craig, do we have any questions?
Actually, Dari came in with a question for you. She was asking, what is your I'm going to read this word for word. What is your absolutely favorite song of all time?
Of all time? Well, that's so tough, because there's so many different. That's like saying, what's your favorite movie? All the different genres, all the favorite song of all time. Emily Thatcher, What Are You Doing? Wow. My favorite song of all time is whatever Emily Thatcher wants me to learn and play. I will. Emily in the super chat with $100 tip for this. Oh, you're just silly. You're very silly and incredible. And what? Well, that's amazing. She says, Paul freaking Carganilla, you're incredible. You are, Emily. Thank you for that. No words. I've said a million times on the air, no words can express how grateful we are for everyone's support who drops into the super chat. And Emily is just week after week, show after show, every single week, just dropping support like mad. Yes, she did break me. She totally broke me. She broke me like a naked Darren showing up on the screen. Wow. Thank you, Emily. Thank you so much. And I'm serious. Tell me what song you want me to learn and I'll learn it. Wow. I don't even know what to say to that. Thank you. I'm saving up for an electric guitar, and that will help. Thank you. The song I'm doing for country night next Saturday night requires an electric guitar, and I might, if I can convince the wife to let me. We'll see.
So your wall is going to start looking like Dan's?
I mean, I might have to give up one to get one, kind of a thing. It's like children. The more children you have to put one up for adoption to have another one. That's how it works, right? So I would say, I don't know, classical. This is going to be too hard because I don't even know the names of all of the songs that I love so much. But I've always, for whatever reason, I'll just say Push by Matchbox 20 was always my favorite song. I just love it. I don't know why. I don't have a reason why I love it so much. I just do. I don't have some profound reason for that. I love Same Old Lang Syne, obviously. I've talked about that and how it inspired my short films. Favoriteest of all time, though. I'll have to get back to you on that, Dari. I don't know. Matthew King is here. Hi, Matthew King. Welcome. Maybe Push by Matchbox 20. If I had, but it's so dumb because like you can't say I like that better than not that it's a dumb question. I'm just saying, and Dan Franklin will say the same thing. You can't really pick a favorite piece of art like because they're all different. But I want to say it's called Claire de Lune. What is the name? Craig can look this up. The music at the end of Ocean's 11, which is probably my favorite movie. I'll just go ahead and say that the George Clooney Ocean's 11. The music at the end when the Bellagio fountains are going off, I want to say it's called Claire de Lune. It's just
you are correct.
Yes, it's just a beautiful piece of music, and I will listen to that any time, place, here or there. Debussy, David says. It is by Debussy. All right. Thank you, everybody. This is actually a song that I hope I don't mess up nearly as bad as the last one. For anybody who knows, has heard me say a million times, I've spent many hours DJing weddings, and this is and has always been one of my favorite songs to play at weddings, just because I think it's a beautiful song. And anytime that a bride and groom in our pre-wedding meetings request a waltz, this is the first suggestion that I give them because it's kind of modern and it's a beautiful song and I love it. So I'm a very selfish wedding DJ. Love this song, love this band. I hope I don't kill it nearly as badly as I killed Natalie Imbruglia. What? Remind me to turn that down. I'm sorry, I'm having ears issues. What day is it? And in what month? This clock never seemed so alive. I can't keep up, and I can't back down. I've been losing so much time, 'cause it's you and me and all of the people with nothing to do, nothing to lose. And it's you and me and all of the people, and I don't know why I can't keep my eyes off of you. What are the things I don't want to say? They just aren't coming out right. I'm tripping on words. You got my head spinning. I don't know where to go from here. It's you and me and all of the people with nothing to do, nothing to prove. And it's you and me and all of the people, and I don't know why I can't keep my eyes off of you. something about you now. I can't quite figure out. Everything she does is beautiful. Everything she does is right. 'Cause it's you and me and all of the people with nothing to do and nothing to lose. And it's you and me and all of the people, and I don't know why I can't keep my eyes off of you and me and all of the people with nothing to do, nothing to prove. And it's you and me and all of the people, and I don't know why I can't keep my eyes off of you. What day is it? And in what month? This clock never seemed so alive. Thanks. This is what happens with no sound check. Throwing everything together last minute to just put a show up on its feet. Thank you for sitting through this. If you could play at any venue in the world, what venue would I pick? Wow. Do you go the big house or do you go intimate, fun, reach out and touch your audience? If I could play any venue in the world. Nicole Pierce asks, I think I would have to. I've been lucky enough that I've been on stage at the House of Blues already. I didn't play anything, didn't sing either, but I've been on stage. I planked the stage at the House of Blues. So the intimate venue thing is awesome. But as far as venues go, I'm not like a worldly scholar, so I don't know all the venues in the world. I just know I would play either. If I'm going big house, I'd go Madison Square Garden. If I was going, or Dodger Stadium, because I grew up in Dodger Stadium. And I was at so many weenie roasts there. Was that? Yeah. I'll go Madison Square Garden for big house. I'll go ends of the country. Madison Square Garden, big house, and Hollywood Bowl, smaller house. If I could meet any person in the world, who would it be? Living? Any living person? Who would I meet? Just meet. Like, hi, nice to meet you. Meet. I'll have to think about that. I'm going to think about that. What's the one place in the world you'd like to travel to? I would like to travel to... I'm a huge, like, sci-fi guy, but real life sci-fi guy, like ghosts and stuff. So the hotel where they filmed The Shining, I would like to stay there. That is one of my bucket list things. I also want to go to Stonehenge because I feel like that's a magical place that hasn't been completely... I was told by some friends who went to the Sphinx that if you're looking at the Sphinx and taking pictures of it, it's pretty cool, but then you turn around and you cross the street and there's Taco Bell. So I feel like that loses a lot of charm. But as far as I know, Stonehenge is still kind of untouched by civilization-ish. I know you can go there and hike there. Those are my answers for those.
There are people there that keep boundaries for Stonehenge.
Kind of like everywhere. We all keep boundaries. I'm going to play one of the videos I wanted to play when I was showing Everly videos, and I think a lot of you have probably already seen it. Oh, I'm seeing you're putting the... I'm sorry, Craig. I don't even look at the Zoom window when we're on the shows here. But...
No problem.
So we asked Everly one day to tell us a story at dinner time. And she made up a story, and it was pretty epic. I was filming with my phone, and we put it on Facebook. And one of my friends by the name of Jess Perkins offered to illustrate the story. So we put it together with Everly's story and illustrated by our friend Jess's amazing animation and illustration. Here is the Fluffy Dog, written by Paul Carganilla and illustrated and animated by Jess Perkins. So you wanted to tell us a story?
Once upon a time, there was a little, white, fluffy, pink, little brown dog.
Okay. And what was the little doggy's name?
Let's call him Mickey.
Okay. And what happened to Mickey in the story?
Mickey died.
Oh.
So Pluto came over.
Okay. And then what happened? Was Pluto sad that the doggy died? Was Pluto sad that the white fluffy doggy died? What happened then?
The fairy god come over in her blue white dress.
Oh.
And she drive in a blue fluffy white car.
That sounds like a nice car. I wish I had a car like that. And then what happened?
And then Mickey died so bad.
Oh, yeah, he was really dead. Poor Mickey. And then what happened?
Jessie came over.
Oh, hooray! And what did Jessie do?
She saved the white fluffy dog.
She did?
She brought him back to life?
Yeah.
How did she do that?
Because she took him in a train and she drove back.
Was it a magic train?
Yeah.
Oh.
And the white fluffy Mickey dog was safe.
Yay!
Wow.
That was a great story.
The end. How about another Pluto story?
Sure. And Everly Adventures was born way back then. All right. Let's see what else I can just butcher here. This was one of my favorite songs. I know this came out when I was a senior in high school, so I'm going to guess this was either 98 or 99. And I lobbied really hard for it to be our senior song. But then I was in the leadership class, and I did everything in high school, like choir, band, that's it. No, drama, leadership, the interact club, the chess club. And I lobbied really hard. I gave this speech at graduation, and I wanted this to be our senior song. But then somebody in my leadership class was like, bro, it's about someone trying to talk someone else into a one-night stand. And I was like, oh, yeah, you're right. Probably not the best choice. So whatever. So, Do I need the capo? I keep doing that. No, I'm good. So denied, so I lied. Are you the now or never kind? In a day, love, I'm gonna be gone for good again. Are you willing to be had? Are you cool with just tonight? Here's a toast to all those who hear me all too well. Here's to the nights we felt alive. Here's to the tears you knew you'd cry. Here's to goodbye. Tomorrow's gonna come too soon. Put your name on the line, along with place and time. Wanna stay, not to go. I wanna ditch the logical. Here's a toast to all those who knew me all too well. Here's to the nights, here's to the nights we felt alive. Here's to the tears you knew you'd cry. Here's to goodbye. Tomorrow's gonna come too soon. Nailed it. Yep. I don't know why anybody's still here. Thank you all for being here, though. I'm like trying to read the chat while I'm playing the song. I love it. As David's making a joke about me, and I need to see it. Hang on. Oh, you have 6? David Benjamin, I just have to say that the things you post on the Facebooks make me laugh my butt off. Very punny. You're a very punny man. Who wants to hear a song about someone trying to convince someone else to sleep with them for one night and then forget it happened? So denied, so I lied. That should be our graduation song, you guys. Okay.
So Paul, according to Emily Thatcher, she wants to know, when did you learn to play guitar?
I'm learning, clearly.
Okay, so then when would you say that you started?
So when I was in high school, I was in a garage band, and we played really cover songs of really easy pop rock songs, and I played bass. And around that time, I got a guitar, and I learned G, I learned C, E, A, and D, and I was like, I'm a guitar player. I play guitar. I put it on all my resumes for auditions and stuff. Yeah, I play guitar. I even know that if you move a finger like a tiny bit, your E goes to E minor. Your D goes to D suspended. So clearly I'm a guitar player. No, but that I could never play and sing at the same time. I still can't, clearly. But this past Father's Day of last year, I got my baritone ukulele and I started playing it, and I found like I could play and I could sing while I was playing, because it was only 4 strings, so that was easy enough for me to manage. And Hunter talked about this on one of his love casts, how like the feeling when you realize you don't need a karaoke track, and you can play the music that you're singing to, and you can control both the music and the singing part of it. It's like, it feels like you just grabbed Thor's hammer. And I'm not quoting Hunter exactly, but this was the crux of what he was saying, was just like, you feel like you've just grabbed lightning, and you're like, oh my god, I can play and sing, and I don't need a karaoke track. I can do my own thing. And it's just like, oh wow. So really, since Father's Day, I have just been obsessed with like any downtime that I have, that I'm chilling on the couch. Like, I'm trying to get better at this, and it doesn't show tonight. I'm just chopping these songs up to bits, but I'm enjoying so much playing the guitar, more than I think I've ever enjoyed playing. Like, I played trumpet my entire life, more than like I've ever enjoyed playing music before. And I don't know if it comes with just being like an older guy. I'm turning 40 this year, and I'm not taking, like, when you're in school you take so much for granted, but like it's a skill. It's one of the things where it's like, you can practice it and you feel like you're getting better. You can see it's not like playing a video game or something like that. It's like a life skill. I mean, video games, people are good at video games. That is a life skill. I'm not taking anything away from them. But as like a almost 40-year-old man, finding that you can like work on something and get better at it, and it's like a tangible difference. Like, there's a lot to be said for that. And just the fact that like with the Saturday night shows and everything, yeah, every first of all, I in the very beginning, I never used to sing, and then I would only sing with karaoke tracks. And now it's like, I feel like if I'm not playing the song that I picked for the week, I kind of failed myself. So, long story endless, this past Father's Day was when I really started to learn. But I'm obviously still learning a lot. And that's why I said, if people tuned in tonight wanting to see Dan Franklin and they're getting this, we're going to lose about 500 subscribers this evening. But yeah, I do have a story to read before we all go.
And one more question.
Yes.
Best hidden or secret talent? That's from Dari Mills.
I don't hide anything. I will think about that as well. Just like who I would like to meet. Who would I like to meet, and what are my favorite? What is a secret or hidden talent? I don't know. I'm gonna think about these and get back to you. This is one. So there were 2 songs by the same name that I wanted to play tonight. And having just done Rent on Saturday, the name of the song, of the 2 songs of the same name that I wanted to play tonight, was the name of a character in Rent. So I was like, that's weird. I gotta play at least one of them, the versions. my tuning has gone off the rails. It's I love Hunter's Monday night shows. I mean, I love both of his shows, but Hunter always introduces us to new literature, and it's amazing how many of the stories that he chooses involve animals, and it's not a surprise since we all know, his relationship with Wolfgang, and the one he read tonight just really, I don't know why I just started talking about this. I guess it's on my heart. Spoke to how our relationships with animals can be like so strong. Oh, this is why. Because this song always comes up when you see sad and hurt and injured animals on TV. Just a human connection with our animals and how they are members of the family. And obviously that's been a big thing weighing on our hearts here in the Carganilla house lately. A couple months ago, obviously our doggy, we found out he had a cancer, bone cancer, and we've been dealing with that question that's just always like when you have a sick animal, like when is the time, how do you know it's time to, and there's no right or wrong answer, and everyone will fight you on. We found an amazing service called Lap of Love. And the appointment has been made. I don't know why I started talking about this. Spend all your time waiting for that second chance, a break that will make it okay. There's always some reason to feel not good enough. It's hard at the end of the day. Need some distraction. Oh, a beautiful release as memories seep from my veins. Let me be empty, weightless, and maybe I'll find some peace tonight. In the arms of angel, fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room, and the endlessness that you feel. You're pulled from the wreckage of your silent reverie. You're in the arms may you find some comfort here. So tired of this straight line, and everywhere you turn, there's vultures and thieves at your back. The storm keeps on twisting, keeps on building the lies that make up for all that you lack. Don't make no difference. Escape one last time. It's easier to believe in this sweet madness, this glorious sadness brings me to my knees in the arms of the angel. Fly away from here, from this dark hotel room, and the endlessness you feel. You are pulled from the wreckage of your silent reverie. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here. Thanks, everybody. As it is midnight, it is time for a bedtime story. How's about a bedtime story? I wish it was more upbeat than what I just did. I'm sorry it's not. I love you all in the chat. Thank you so much. This is going to wreck me as well. Why did I do this? Shel Silverstein, The Giving Tree. As I didn't have time to solicit poetry for this evening, why not another beautiful tale? I'm taking my best. I'm doing my best Hunter impression tonight with the dramatic reading. The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. Once there was a tree, and she loved a little boy. And every day that boy would come, he would gather leaves, make them into crowns, and play king in the forest. He would climb up her trunk, and swing from her branches, and eat apples. And they would play hide and go seek. And when he was tired, he would sleep in her shade. And the boy loved the tree very much. And the tree was happy. But time went by. And the boy grew older. And the tree was often alone. Then one day the boy came to the tree. The tree said, "Come, boy. Come and climb up my trunk and swing from my branches and eat apples and play in my shade and be happy." "I am too big to climb and play," said the boy. "I want to buy things and have fun. I want some money. Can you give me some money?" "I'm sorry," said the tree, "but I have no money. I have only leaves and apples. Take my apples, boy. Sell them in the city. Then you will have money and you will be happy." And so the boy climbed up the tree and gathered her apples and carried them away. And the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time. And the tree was sad. And then one day the boy came back. And the tree shook with joy. And she said, "Come, boy. Climb up my trunk and swing from my branches and be happy." "I am too busy to climb trees," said the boy. "I want a house to keep me warm," he said. "I want a wife, and I want children, and so I need a house. Can you give me a house?" "I have no house," said the tree. The forest is my house. But you may cut off my branches and build a house. Then you will be happy." And so the boy cut off her branches and carried them away to build a house. And the tree was happy. boy stayed away for a long time. When he came back, the tree was so happy she could hardly speak. Come, boy, she whispered. Come and play. I am too old and sad to play, said the boy. I want a boat that will take me far away from here. Can you give me a boat? Cut down my trunk and make a boat, said the tree. Then you can sail away and be happy. And so the boy cut down her trunk, made a boat, and sailed away. And the tree was happy. But not really. After a long time, the boy came back again. I am sorry, boy, said the tree, but I have nothing left to give you. My apples are gone. My teeth are too weak for apples, said the boy. My branches are gone, said the tree. You cannot swing on them. I am too old to swing on branches, said the boy. My trunk is gone, said the tree. You cannot climb. I am too tired to climb, said the boy. I am sorry, sighed the tree. I wish that I could give you something, but I have nothing left. I am just an old stump. I am sorry. I don't need very much now, said the boy. Just a quiet place to sit and rest. I am very tired. Well, said the tree, straightening herself up as much as she could. Well, an old stump is good for sitting and resting. Come, boy, sit down. Sit and rest. And the boy did. And the tree was happy. The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. I have neglected Hully all night. I gotta do one more, because I haven't even played Hully once. Sorry, Craig, I told you it would be done by midnight.
We're good.
Did you believe me, though? Did you actually believe
It's Vaudacity time. What do you expect? We're either ultra early like we were on Saturday, or
predicting how long picnics taste how long picnics take. It's after midnight, so here we go. This is a song by another one of my favorites. do my best not to slay it as well. He wrote it as a lullaby to his son. So it's actually a decent, pretty good closer here. Way down in New York town, thinking about the way she loved me. There's a hole in my pocket about her size, but I think everything is gonna be alright. Yes, I hope everything is gonna be alright. Smiling face, straight in LA. The gifts are found at the bar, but I wish my car could drive me to her tonight. Then I'd know everything is gonna be alright. Yes, then I know everything is gonna be alright. The rain in New Orleans forgot to end, but the mouths of the people are dry. We watch and wait, do nothing but sigh, and I hope everything is gonna be alright. But I don't know if it'll be alright. But I look at you, warm in your dream, while your mobile dances above. And I think to myself, it's a beautiful night. And I know everything is gonna be alright. Yes, I know everything. It'll be alright. Let's end it with the lullaby where the last lyrics are. Everything is gonna be alright. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on this impromptu show. I'm sorry I didn't have more of a plan, and it kind of fell apart a bunch of times, but I love you guys so much, and you're just the greatest family here on Vaudacity, and your love and support, never feel alone. And I just gotta say that a huge reason the Giving Tree gets me so hard, of course, obviously there's the parent aspect of it. Like, as a parent, you just want to give, but while I'm reading it, I feel it just reminds me of this family, and everyone who has supported all of our artists, not only just since the pandemic started, but over the years, as long as we've known you, with crowdfunding stuff, with showing up at shows, with buying tickets to really ambitious nights of entertainment that we're producing. It's like you guys are the tree. You are our roots, and you hold us up. You hold us up anytime we come to you. So thank you everybody for everything. I love you all. Thank you, producer Craig. Give it up for producer Craig. Give it up for yourself, because I don't have the. And of course, we'll see it. Oh, Craig's got the things. Just in case you don't know what's coming up, I think everybody here knows what's coming up. But tomorrow night we've got Dari's night of, her hour of kick your butt, exercising dance music, the Zumba fitness at home with Dari, dancing with Dari. And that'll be followed with the Your Creative Journey podcast with Kevin, Greg, and myself. Coming at you with one of my favorite show directors from Disney, Mr. Chris Utley, is going to be our guest. That'll be a lot of fun to chat with him about. He was the director of Laughingstock when Laughingstock closed. He also directed Phineas and Ferb for me, Green Army Men. So it'll be fun to talk to him tomorrow night. And of course, Wednesday, we have the Pierce's... I didn't want to say the title wrong, so I waited till it came up in front of me. The Picker Circle with Mike and Nicole Pierce and friends. I know they have some amazing guests, some that are coming back from their first episode, and I can't wait for that. They always put up, always, every time they are on screen, they put up an amazing show. And then, of course, on Thursday is Hunter's 51st Lovecast, I believe. We just celebrated 50, and... you can't miss our network's Sexy Jesus in his hour of entertainment every Thursday night. Fridays, the suggestion box, of course, every Friday night, and that is starting at 8 p.m. And that'll be followed by the Green Room with Darren Ingram, Craig Jackman, and Craig, what's Jonathan?
Michael
Rosenblum.
Oh,
Rosenblum. Yes, of course. I knew that. That's what I was saying. You just took it right out of my mouth. Michael, I've yet to meet 2/3 of that trio, but I love them all dearly. And Michael Rosenblum and I, we're about to be best friends. He just doesn't even know it. And then Saturday night is Sarah Bareilles night. The sequel of Sarah Bareilles night. For anybody that doesn't know the story behind it, and a lot of the cast members, like the Pierces and the Benjamins who are watching now, may not even know. The first time we did a Sarah Bareilles night, it was something crazy happened. We don't know what happened, but at one point in the live show, I looked over and we were in like 800 households. We have no idea. Like, we couldn't explain it. It was one night of all of our Saturday nights. And I looked over and I couldn't believe, like, normally I'm seeing anywhere between like 70 and 200 in the olden times. It would go up to like 200, 250 on the weekends. But then that night, our first Sarah Bareilles night, we were in like 700, 800 households. And it was like, what is happening? And who knows what'll happen this Saturday night, but we're about to find out. Sarah Bareilles night. And then, of course, a week later is country music night. A lot of people have been asking for it, so it's coming. Sarah Bareilles night this weekend, country music next weekend, Saturday night's Polly's Online Variety Show. And thank you guys for being here. Thank you, producer Craig. Thank you, social media team, and everybody who shared this last minute decision to just do this and launch it. And here we are. And this was an enjoyable evening with friends and family. So much love. Love y'all. And we will see you tomorrow night with Dancing with Dari. Be here or be square. Yeah. Good night, everybody. Sorry, I'm just catching up on the super chat. And before I cut the feed, I gotta say thank you so much, Kelsey Blaine Gibson, for your tip in the super chat. She says, you're amazing, Paul. Kelsey, you are amazing. She says, good night, love you, family. And Paul, love you, Kelsey. Thank you for that. And thank you again, Emily Thatcher. Love y'all.